WTI crude oil futures had increased about $4 on up to about $67 a barrel over the last 4 trading days. The rise can be attributed to 3 main factors. You've got diminishing fears about demand with an agreement and a framework for an agreement between a deal between US and China as far as trade relations. You do also have potential downside risks to North American supply. And then you've got the ongoing geopolitical tensions between Russia and Ukraine, as well as between Israel and Iran. Now, prices have climbed despite some of the mixed signals regarding physical tightness, which include rising inventories and uncertainties about OPEC plus supplies and further OPEC supply production hikes. Now, crude oil supplies did unexpectedly decrease by 3.64 million barrels, much larger than the 400,000 that was reported by API on the previous day, and is contrast with the survey prediction of a decline of 2.6 million barrels. So a much larger decline than what was anticipated and also previously reported. So you got refineries operating at full capacity to meet that summer demand, processing the most crude oil since December 2019. Gasoline inventories rose by about 1.5 million barrels, and that's the highest level since 2 months, with the U.S. heads into that peak summer driving season. Now, although demand has rebounded from last week's decline, it does remain at a 5-year seasonal low. Distillate stocks increased by 1.24 million barrels, indicating a bearish outlook for refined products. Demand for distillates has fallen to a nearly all-time seasonal low, down 403,000 barrels per day over the past 7 weeks, which is a decline of more than 10%. Now, natural gas futures are continuing to decline, even though the forecasts predict for warmer weather moving through from the west on out to the east, which could lead to some increased demand from air conditioning. It's expected that gasoline inventories rose by 107 billion cubic feet last week in comparison to the 5-year average for gasoline inventories ending this week at about an increase of 87 billion cubic feet. So a little bit more supply expected in natural gas. That's why price is declining.